X loss in blanchiment is P4 up 0.65 on softs. Michael Hensch from Germany in blanchiment is first up 0.32 driving a Ferrari 458. Ik in Pohon is P6 up 11.99. JB from Austria in bus stop chicane is 8th driving a Ferrari 458. James McLean in Stabilo is 9th up 13.63. JB in Lacombe is P5 up 0.31 driving a 458. Ik is P3. Saniel from Scotland in Eau Rouge is 9th driving a McLaren MP412C. Formatica 111 is P4. Formatica 111 improved is P4 with a 221.763. 2.619 off pole. James McLean in Rivage is 8th up 3.08. The qualifying session is now in overtime. James McLean is up 3.26 in Pohon. James McLean is up 6.39 in Stabilo. James McLean improved is P8 with a 232.677. 13.533 off pole. Formatica 111 in Corby Paul Frere is P4 up 0.74. Formatica 111 improved is 4th with a 220.919. 1.775 off pole. Semtek from Poland in bus stop chicane is P10 driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Mehdi IGXD in bus stop chicane is P11 driving a Ferrari 458. The race session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. Michael Hensch from Germany is P1 on softs driving a Ferrari 458. Entering the pits is P23. Entering the pits is P17. Race start. Formatica 111 in La Source is third on softs driving a BMW Z4. Semtek from Poland in Radyjan is fifth driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Semtek passed Myademan 95 for P4. Ik exiting pits. Just Miracle from Russian Federation in Kemel Straight is P9 on mediums driving a Ferrari 458. Rochambeau 1980 entering the pits is 15th. Formatica 111 in Rivage is third. Saniel from Scotland is P8 on softs driving a McLaren MP412C. Vinicius Tsukamoto exiting pits on softs. Rochambeau 1980 exiting pits on softs. Semtek is P5. Semtek is now P4. Formatica 111 is P3. Oxton from Poland in Corby Palfrere is sixth on mediums driving a BMW Z4, 0.3 behind James McLean. Arduino exiting pits on mediums. Oxton passed James McLean for P5. Ik in Corby Palfrere is 12th driving a BMW M3, 0.5 behind Myademan 95. Ik passed Myademan 95 for P11. Stephen Pepper entering the pits is 16th. Ik is now 10th. Semtek in Orouge on lap 2 is P4, 0.8 behind Formatica 111. Myademan 95 in La Source is P12 on mediums driving a McLaren MP412C, 0.5 behind Just Miracle. Stephen Pepper exiting pits. Myademan 95 passed Just Miracle for 11th. Myademan 95 is now 10th again exiting pits. Semtek is P4. Formatica 111 in Puhan is P3. Best lap is a 2:26.965. 4.705 off the fastest lap. Semtech in Campus is P4, 0.4 behind Formatica 111. Formatica 111 in Blanchimont is P3 on softs, 0.1 ahead of Semtech. Semtech in La Source is 4th, 0.9 behind Formatica 111. Formatica 111 in Eau Rouge is P3, 0.2 behind JB. JB from Austria in Kemmel Straight is P3 on softs driving a Ferrari 458 battling Formatica 111. Semtech in Malmedy is 4th, 0.3 behind JB. Semtech was 0.8 faster last lap. Vinicius Tsukamoto is P13 on softs driving a BMW Z4, 0.3 behind Rochambeau 1980. The Ken entering the pits is P17. Ik in Rivage is P8. Best lap is a 2:23.143. 3.675 off the fastest lap. Ik passed Mady IGXT for 7. Mady IGXT is P8 on supers driving a Ferrari 458, 0.4 behind Ik. W Vinny exiting pits on softs. Just Miracle in Lacombe is P11, 0.2 behind Reimer. Ilka 90R9 entering the pits is 20th. Just Miracle passed Reimer for 10th. The Ken exiting pits. The Ken is 17th. Vinicius Tsukamoto in Lacombe is P12, 1.4 ahead of Rochambeau 1980. Rochambeau 1980 was 7.6 faster last lap. Oxton in bus stop chicane on lap 3 is P6. Rochambeau 1980 from Finland is P13 on softs driving a BMW Z4, 1.8 behind Vinicius Tsukamoto. Mady IGXT entering the pits is 8th. Ilka 90R9 exiting pits on mediums. Rochambeau 1980 is now 12th. Just Miracle is P9. Just Miracle is now P10. Semtech in Malmedy is P4, 0.5 behind JB. Mady IGXT exiting pits on softs. Ilka 90R9 entering the pits is P20. Arduino is P13. The Ken exiting pits. Arduino lost 13th to Stephen Pepper. B.Mihai entering the pits is 19th. Oxton exiting pits on mediums. Semtech from Poland is P4, 1.4 behind JB. B.Mihai exiting pits on supers. Vinicius Tsukamoto is 10th, 0.5 behind Just Miracle. Vinicius Tsukamoto passed Just Miracle for 9th. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan entering the pits is P22. W Binny entering the pits is P16. Just Miracle in Malmedy is P11 driving a Ferrari 458, 1.2 behind Rochambeau 1980. Ilka 90R9 exiting pits. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan exiting pits. Just Miracle is now P10. Rochambeau 1980 in Puhan is 9, 3.7 behind Vinicius Tsukamoto. Semtech entering the pits is 22nd. W Binny exiting pits on softs. B.Mihai from Romania in Puhan is P16 on supers driving a BMW M3, 4.7 behind Oxton. Myataman 95 entering the pits is P20. Saniel exiting pits. B.Mihai is now 16. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan in Rivage on lap 1 is 19th on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3, 4.4 behind Ilka 90R9. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan is now P18. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan passed Ilka 90R9 for 17th. Saniel entering the pits is P20. The Ken is P13. Myataman 95 exiting pits. B.Mihai entering the pits is P19. Oxton entering the pits is P16. Saniel exiting pits. W Binny entering the pits is 15th. JB in bus stop chicane is 3rd, 5.0 behind Formatica 111. James McLean exiting pits. Just Miracle in Kemmel Straight is P9, 4.6 behind Vinicius Tsukamoto. Vinicius Tsukamoto was 10.4 faster last lap. Saniel in Lacombe on lap 1 is P18, 0.5 behind Myataman 95. W Binny exiting pits on softs. Saniel passed Myataman 95 for P17. James McLean in Brussels is 19th driving a McLaren MP412C. Saniel entering the pits is P21. James McLean is now 18th. Myataman 95 is P17, 0.5 behind James McLean. Saniel exiting pits. Myataman 95 is now P18. Ik in Puhan is 4th driving a M3. Ilka 90R9 in Kemmel Straight is 15th on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Ilka 90R9 is now P14. Saniel entering the pits is P20. Rochambeau 1980 in Kemmel Straight is 6th on softs. B. Mihai is 17th. B. Mihai exiting pits. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan exiting pits. Oxton exiting pits on softs. Saniel exiting pits. B. Mihai is now 19th. Myataman 95 is 17th. Myataman 95 lost P17 to Saniel. Myataman 95 is now P16. James McLean entering the pits is P16. B. Mihai is P18. Reimer exiting pits on mediums. B. Mihai is now P19. B. Mihai entering the pits is 21st. Rochambeau 1980 is 6th. It's okay from Sweden in Kemmel Straight is 4th on softs driving a BMW Z4. Oxton is 18th on softs driving a Z4, 2.5 behind Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan. B. Mihai exiting pits. James McLean exiting pits. The leader has just finished the race. Formatica 111 finished first. Vinicius Tsukamoto finished 7th. JB finished P2. Viken finished P12. Just Miracle finished P8. Ik finished P3. Ewan Sneeze 7 Ewan finished 17th. W. Binney finished 13th. Stephen Pepper from Germany finished 9th. Saniel finished P18. Reimer is 21st.